Good morning. We will start another interview.
Talking about osteochondrosis. Hello. Right. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Thank you again.
Yeah, let's
that
wait a
other
little bit. Maybe more people will jump in. You see, they start to
Yeah.
jump in. Cool. Hello, everyone. Really appreciate that you join us. And you see hearts start.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
good.
So many people. Okay, so I don't know what is your time now, but hello everyone. Very nice to see you again. Namaste and things like that. Yeah, and today, before we will start to follow our topic, we will listen short introduction, kind of. I mean, this information which we will sort today, they should give to us in the school program. This is so important because this is mechanisms of the nature which going on with everyone, and so we need to know how to manage the simple things. Since we talk about it now, I just want to remind you that it was sort little bit, partly, but on the previous stream, when we talk about qualification of the teachers, and now many people in the stream, but I think in sometimes more people will watch it after stream, yeah, and I talk to everyone. So if you realize yourself as a yoga teacher, you should understand the responsibility. Your students put into your hands most of important thing, all what they have. This is their body, and you should know how it works on the basic level at least. So that's what I mean. Today we will sort super simple things, but so important, which will definitely will help you to make their practice better, more safe, life more happy, and things like that. Okay. Ariana, since you was a couple of times from this lecture, you will help me. So, because normally when we provide the lectures, we provide it in the discuss, not one way. We need to see your reaction, if you understand, not understand, if you have a questions or not have a questions. So, this is online process. Today we have this stuff, and I will move like this, and so we will talk facing there. And before we will start to talk about construction, specification of the spine, of the elements, because it includes many elements, yeah? Before we'll start to talk about pathologies and kind of particular conditions like that, before we'll start to sort the methods which yoga therapy and yoga in general will offer to sort it, I want to give you one lecture, one legend, which you can find in one of the books of the BKS Iyengar. This lecture about communication of the people and another plants. So there is like all legends in the Indians books. I mean, so demons start to hurt a people. Ariana, did you hear me well?
Yeah.
Demons start to hurt them. And people trying to resist, trying to find the ways, trying to do something, but nothing works. And then they go to the gods, ask protection, and gods provide it. So first they start to talk to the demons, then they start to be angry with them, yeah, then they start to fight with the demons, nothing helps. So then they go to the main god, his name Brahma, and they ask at least protection.
Okay.
At least advice a little. Sorry, I talk all day and my tongue not moves on that direction which I want, but you have to forgive me.
Don't worry.
And Brahma says, very high in Tibetan mountains living very old yogi guy. His name is Dakchiche, and the bones of the Dakchiche will help you in this work. Okay, gods, go to the Bentian mountains, find the Dakchiche, and ask his bones, and Dakchiche provided. Then gods create an arrow from his spinal column. They shoot to the demons, and demons disappear. In this legend, he trying to message to us how important to support a spinal column, even it will be old spinal column, but yogi spinal column, into the health condition. And this is very, very strong weapon into this, because demons, this is diseases.
Yeah, of course.
Understand? Yeah.
So a healthy spine,
okay.
No demons.
Healthy spine, no demons. Yeah, you just catch on the air. Okay, awesome. So, okay, and now let's talk about simple things to understand complicated things. Now we need to understand. I will change angle a little bit. Yeah, we need to understand. My right. Sorry.
Good. Good.
Like this. Yeah, better.
Yeah,
circle here. Yeah,
good.
Okay, like this better. So now we will talk about construction in general. Yeah, what including to the spinal column system. Now we will not talk about nerves and brains, spinal brain, which actually there, but we talk about fundamental parts. This is support and movement. Yeah. So let's see. I will give you example. First part. This is the. What is this area?
A bone.
A bones, right? More.
Vertebrae. More.
Vertebrae. This is the bones, right?
Yeah. I don't see your pictures really well.
How we move? How we move? What we use for movement?
Muscles.
Muscles, right? There is muscles with the tendons in the end, right? More.
Name in English.
Intervertebral discs, right? That's what you mean. Intervertebral discs. And last part, this is the ligaments. Ligaments. Yeah? Okay, awesome. This is just four things will build this structure. This is the bones, this is the muscles, intervertebral discs, and the ligaments. Okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what for what. And we will start with the bones. Yes? What bones we need for it?
Support.
This is
the muscles.
Foundation, right? This is foundation. It will hold the structure. This is the hardest part. Everything growing, we can say, from the bones, yeah, on the simple way. Okay, let's see on this line. I hope everybody see it. Let's cut spinal column for the fractures. This is the neck, this is the chest, this is the low back, this is the pelvis, sacrum, yeah, and the tailbone area. Okay. How many bones including to the neck area, Ari?
7.
7, right. What is the function of this area?
To support the head.
Support the head. What do you mean support the head? Support weight of the head and provide movement, right?
Yes.
How many kgs is your head?
I don't know.
What is the weight of your head? From 3 to 5 kgs. 3 to 5 kgs. Yeah? Why we need to know? Because some yogis will drop all 100 kgs with no preparation, because they want to practice headstand. Super dangerous. So first, what we have to know, your neck was created to support weight of the head. Done?
Okay.
Done. Let's go low. Chest area. How many bones here?
11.
12
More?
bones, right,
12,
Ari?
okay.
Din, 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 din. Function of this area.
Support of the rib cage?
Yeah, so to hold the ribs. Every vertebra have one pair of the ribs. Function of the ribs.
Protect the lungs.
Protect the lungs.
Yeah?
Something else maybe, I don't know, not sure. Protect the inner organs. What inner organs?
Not only
Lungs,
the lungs.
heart, kidneys, liver, little bit stomach even, yeah? So inner organs, protect from what? Yes, from mechanical,
traumas.
external effects, yeah? It will be protected, right? Let's go low on the lumbar, on the low back area. How many bones we have here?
Let's see.
Five.
Five.
5 bones, right? Right.
Yes.
Function of this area.
Support. No.
Hold all your body weight. Hold all your body weight, right? Very, very big weight. And what we need to know about this area, when someone will talk about problems in the spine, first we think about low back area. This area under pressure during all day. And the water coming out from the intervertebral discs, that's why it's so fragile part. Done? Okay, awesome. Let's go low. Sacrum. How many bones, Ari?
Depends, right? That change. If any
Tell me. Tell me.
Can be one,
Can be
two,
one or
two,
or two or 5, dear.
or
1
5.
or 5. 1, it will be on the kid's age. 5, it will be on the kid's age. When in the kid's body, when it delivered, yeah, it even start to move, and they have a 5 independent vertebrae, 5 independent bones. When we start to grow, and it start to grow into each other, yeah, and then we have a 1 monobone, which grow in with the other bones of the pelvis. Done? Okay.
Yes.
Tailbone. Function of the pelvis. Function of the sacrum with the pelvis.
Support of the pelvic floor.
Connection between legs and the body. Heart structure to connect between legs and with the body. Yeah? Okay. Tailbone, coccyx area. How many bones here?
1.
1. Counting, Gary. Try to count. Okay, no. We can have a 3 to 5. Depends. According to genetical information. It can be that much, it can be less, yeah? That's why actually we cannot say how many bones, including to the full structure. How much we will calculate, I mean sacrum, it can be 1 or 5, and how many bones, including to the tailbone area. This is understand?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go forward. About specification of the bones, we will talk a little bit later, but not now, how it looking like that vertebrae. But now we will talk about next structure. It calls muscles. Muscles, yeah? Muscles. For what we need the muscles? Function of the muscles in this structure, in this system.
Movement.
Movement, right. Only movement.
No, protect too.
Protect from what?
The bones too. Oh, in a way.
You know what it means, tent? Tent.
Yes. Tendones.
This is kind of tourist house, yeah?
Oh, okay,
Why it not fell down? Why it not fell down?
For the sticks, the bones.
Sticks, this is the bones, if we talk about our spinal column. But why it's not fell down? Because
for the
from here to here rope, yeah, it's under stretching. So some muscles of your spine will be relaxed only on the vertical position when you lie down on your back. Yeah? And they relax. For example, now if you will relax your spine, you will fall down. This is understand, right? Exactly. This is another function. So it's not only for the movement. This is to support the structure on the vertical position of the body, right? There is one more function. We'll sort it a little bit later. That's all what we need into this topic. I talk about muscles. Next, ligaments. For what we need the ligaments, Ari? Ligaments.
To limit the range of the movement?
To hold bones together. Ligaments, this is structure between bones. It holds the structure more or less stable. This is understand? Okay, yeah. All what we need to know about ligaments. Attention. Ligaments include two elements. This is collagen and this is elastin. This is ligament and 80% will be a collagens. 20% will be elastin. Elastin to make your body flexible. Collagen to hold it together. So people who have not enough collagens, they will be over flexible. It will looking like that.
Like when the...
But they just have not, yeah, right. We will talk about it a little bit later, okay. Yeah. They will think they flexible, but they just have not enough collagen. All what we need to know about this thing, this is the neck area. Neck area, most of movable and flexible area of the spinal column. So you can move your head almost any direction, not almost any direction.
Yeah.
Right? That means only in the neck area, everybody on your body, everywhere, 80% of the collagens and 20% of the elastins. But on the neck area, this is opposite gradient. So it have a 80% of the collagen elastins. That's why it's so flexible. And only 20% of the collagens. So this is one more notifications. How much danger, how much we have to be careful with the neck area. Okay, this is understand?
Super delicate. Okay. Yeah.
Let's go forward. If no questions.
Yeah, if someone
have any questions, if someone will have a questions, drop it to the Ariana, and on the end of the stream, if we'll have a time, we will give you answers. Okay, next part, next and the last part in the list. I mean bones, muscles, ligaments, and last one. This is intervertebral disc, but not last on the meaning. This is a very, very important part. And if I will say your life quality, your that how long you will live, and a lot of things dependent to the condition of the intervertebral discs. Some things which I will provide you now, this is point of views of the Western medicine approach. But like this will be much more easy to understand what I'm trying to message you. Okay. So let's see. Intervertebral disc have two parts. I need my markers. So two parts. External part. I cannot make a nice pictures, but you will understand what I message you. Wait, I will make a little bit smaller. So, Ari, if it cannot see, if it cannot readable, then you have to know. Let me know. External part and internal part. External part calls fiber ring. Ari, did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you well. Fiber ring.
All what we need to know about this structure, this is very flexible, pretty gentle, but resistible, yeah, structure. And it includes up to 65% of water. This is a water up to 65%. What it will notify us about this structure, love water. Not just love, it needed water. Needed to regeneration, to recovering, other food and things like that. all processes to provide alive conditions dependent to the volume of the water which will be delivered to this substance. But we skip important part. What is the function of the intervertebral discs, Ari?
Protect the bones, support the vertebrae with no collapse.
This is protection. Do not let bones to destroy it through the movement, jumping, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Amortization.
Amortization.
Word exists
right.
in English.
Yes. Yeah. And internal part. This is nucleus pulpus. Nucleus pulpus. This is the jelly. You know jelly, what it means, jelly?
Yeah.
And this one up to 85% water. So more leaky substance, jelly. And the Western medicine approach, they call it soul of the spinal column.
The soul, okay. Yeah.
Soul, yeah. It's very, very important part of this structure. So why I tell you all of that? And thank you to listen this not very interested speech, but now you will understand why I ask you that. So we have bones, yeah, bones. Ari, did you see me well?
I see you. Yeah.
Between bones, we have
intervertebral discs.
Something like that. Sorry, I'm not a very nice picture maker, but you will understand what I'm trying to message you. Next to the spinal. Next to the structure, we have a spinal brain. Yeah?
Yeah.
We're looking like this. Through the spinal brain, through the channels, passing, how to show like this, passing blood circulation vessels. Through the bones, blood circulation vessels connected with the intervertebral discs.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, your body will deliver water to the intervertebral discs. Now, I hope you understand how much it's necessary. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's necessary to support normal height of the disc. Otherwise, bones will start to communicate with the nerves and and this is very, very, very bad consequences. So, why I ask you this? Because this system of the delivery of the blood, of the water, will go on up to 20 years old in the women's body and up to 25 years old into the man's body. After that, these vessels will collapse and disappear.
And it's just a natural process. We cannot do anything about it.
Yeah, this is a normal genetical program. And this is impossible to avoid. From this moment, begin a condition which calls osteochondrosis. Osteochondrosis, this is a primary degenerative process which going on the level of the intervertebral discs connection with the blood circulation system and leading to the secondary degeneration processes. So, two diseases. This one we cannot avoid, but we can slow it down. My question, you should remember how your intervertebral discs will compensate the needs of the water. Since now we know no more connection with the blood circulation system at all.
Yeah.
No chance to take water from the blood.
Through the muscles.
Through the muscles, right? So, to understand how it's going on, let's imagine here we have a muscles, a lot of different muscle groups between vertebrae, yeah? To provide different movements, bending, twisting, and dropping, so many different movements, yeah? And here, what's going on? To understand, you have to just imagine how looking like, how bodybuilders looking like, bodybuilders.
Oh,
After
yeah.
gym. They look big, yeah? Why they look big? Because high level of the circulation of the blood in the muscles, right?
Okay.
And muscles look big, that's why. Pretty same thing going on here. So through the using of the muscles, you will increase
Level of the
volume
water.
of the circulated blood. Yeah. In your muscles will be more blood. Muscles will look bigger, like that. By the natural pressure, muscles will push to the intervertebral discs. Bones will come a little bit far from each other, and through the vacuum which will happen on this empty space, yeah, liquid will be sucked in from the muscles directly to the intervertebral discs. So,
super.
If you understand, cool. If you not understand, just believe me. By the using of the muscles, your intervertebral discs will be more healthy. That means it can be not a yoga, not just a yoga, it can be cardio, any exercises. Just use your muscles of the spinal column. That's it. No more. Yeah?
And
no more.
We don't have to be bodybuilders. Just use the muscle.
Yeah. If we will take two control groups, like for example, these people they practice, these people they not practice never, the same age, gender, name, so everything the same. Two control groups. People who practice and will have a less spinal problems than people who never practice. Yeah. So now we understand to support your spine in the health condition, you need to support height of the intervertebral discs. Without it, your bones will go down. You just have to know this is the full length of your spinal column. We will cut it for 3 parts. That much, this is the bones. That much, this is intervertebral discs. That's why with the age we go smaller, shorter.
We start to
smaller, yeah, like that. And again, you cannot stop this process, but you can manage it. Now we will quickly touch couple things more about this process. Yeah, what does it mean? Couple things more. Let's imagine someone after this understanding, yeah, he start to practice asana. Even he, yoga teacher, he know alignment. He just in the stream. He just like in the yoga life, but he still have a spinal problems. These discs go thinner, and bones start to push to the nerves. And brain cannot collect proper information from the system and the organs to manage it. Body starts to dying much faster than it can be, you understand?
Yeah.
So, let's see. What he do on the wrong way? What he did on the wrong way?
Yeah, let's say this is a practitioner, he practices every day, good practice, no bad practice.
Yeah.
But can be just don't drink enough water, for example.
Okay, so I don't know how how to live in the other countries. I forget, but here in Thailand, to start to sweating, you need just come outside of the AC. In Tenerife, you don't use AC. Not that cold, not that hot. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So here we have to use AC. Sweating. This is the cooling process. This is thermoregulation, yeah? When you're sweating, wet skin will touch air from outside, blood will cool down, come back to the system, and it will go on like that. So sweat on the skin, this is thermoregulation. And here going on non-stop. Just imagine what will going on with you when you practice asana. You're absolutely right. You have to support normal level of the fluids in general. So you need to drink enough water. According to traditional approach, I talk about not just the Padapi Joyce, this comes from the Krishnamacharya, yeah, it's also from there. Before practice, you have to drink 2 coconuts. In this case, we talk about 2 Indian coconuts. This is kind of 300 milliliters of the liquid. Coconuts, this is super good liquid. It's incredible, how it goes in English?
Have electrolytes.
Electrolyte, right. So very good electrolyte to support and cover the needs during the practicing of the asana. So at least 2 coconuts before practice and after practice. After 20 minutes, you have to take cup of herb tea, not a cold water, not a iced water, cup of the herb tea, because it will still force detoxification and healing process. Done?
Interesting.
Good. Let's go forward. So, to make it clear, first, to support your spinal column in more health condition and slow down process of the osteochondrosis, first what you have to do, exercises. Second, this is controlled level of your liquids, especially if you practice some asana. Don't forget, according to the Ayurvedic approach, you have some dominated dosha. And if your dominated dosha, this is the vata dosha, wind dosha, your body dry and you feel comfortable in this condition. So remind yourself, you water with the supplements. Yes, so you need to support that level of the water. Done? Understand? Let's go.
Maybe if you don't thirsty.
Yeah. This guy, he practice asana, he drink enough water, but still in thinning of the intervertebral discs going on fast.
Okay.
What we can advise him as yoga teachers?
Did he practice just once a day, or is a little bit fanatic?
So this is the point, very, very good point, which you shouldn't ignore. If you will start to practice, like, during our experience, many people after 30 years, because they see aging process, they see how body start to go older, little bit, but it's going on, and you will see it, and they want to slow it down. They start to do something with it. So first they start to take the vitamins, they start to sort their needs by the food or control. You understand what I mean? But then they come to practice some physical exercises, not just yoga, Many different kinds of styles of the physical exercise exist, but since we are here, we talk about asana, and they come to the practice of the asana. And when they see that transformation which come with the exercises, it's very, it shocked them. They're
surprised,
happy about it, like a wow effect, and they want more. This is the nature of the mind. Mind wants more. This is normal for the mind. And then they start to practice twice. This schedule of the practicing will lead to the hyper-aging process. So you have to know. On the previous lecture, we talked about pain and the management of the level of the pain. Previous stream, not the lecture. But here, you have to understand, if you feel pain, little bit pain, injury already happened. Doesn't matter of the level of the pain. Pain, this is all this notification of the injury. As we know, according to the classical anatomy, Western medicine approach, serious pain, serious injury. Light pain, light injury. So, and during the stretching, definitely, especially if you practice an Ashtanga, you will feel pain. It's going on like that. body needed time to recover. So let's go to the traditional approach. Yeah.
Yeah.
And traditionally, you should practice just once, I mean, on the hard way,
Yeah.
once a day. 2 hours of the 1.5, 1 hour, 2 hours a day, then you need 22 hours to recover. So body needed time to compensate and fix and heal that micro injuries which happened during the practice. If you will not let your body to do it, it will lead to the hyper-aging process. First. Second, since you will injure your muscles and you will not let your muscles to fix, and it will going on the regular level, it will lead to creation of micro connection tissues inside of the muscles. Little cartilage, and you will lose your
Okay.
flexibility at all. You will stuck. This is understand? So
Mm-hmm.
necessary to follow intellectual approach of the using body and let it rest. How to say in English? You understand what I mean?
Rest. Yeah, yeah, to
Intellectual
rest.
schedule of the using of the body. So one time a day you practice, and another cut-off period, your body will fix that injuries, micro injuries, which you create during the practice. This is understand?
Yeah.
First,
This
third
is.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell
Third
me. Tell me.
thing, level of your energy will fall down. I saw it many, many times, believe me. So people start to practice, they want more, and then they disappear because body don't let them. You will just on the bed, even this will be difficult to do because time to time you need to stand up to go toilet or water or something. Yeah, you need to use your body, and body will be very, very tight. It works like that. It going on like that. Okay, so this guy will inform him about muscles using first he understands. Second, this is about what? Water, yeah,
Water.
fluid in general, so necessary to support that much water, how much body need to the normal function, and main notification, this is thirsty. Body send you the message, I want to drink, yeah? So, third part, he follow normal schedule of the rest and activity, but still troubles there, still in thinning going on fast. What we have to advise to this guy, practitioner, student, or whatever? What we have to tell him?
Well, if he sleeps well.
Yeah, sleep
He
day,
rests
sleep.
well. Yeah.
What more?
What more?
Yeah,
Enough water, good practice, good rest. Food is good
this is
food.
nutritious. Right, right. We will not talk now about preference of the food. I mean about vegetarians, vegans, or people who prefer to eat meat or just mix, milk or something. We talk about another thing. You, if you practitioner, you use your body more than intermediate people which not practicing asana. So at least we will talk about joints. That surfaces of the joints in used more. Another point, your body, since your body clever, body will try to compensate that needs. But don't
Okay.
forget about aging process. All functions today little bit less than yesterday. Your body yesterday was younger, and tomorrow will be older than today. This is understand? And all
Yeah.
functions, skin gonna be with the wrinkles, eyes will not to see that good, ears not listen same much, and everything inside going on like that. Everything. And producing of the things. You have a biochemical kitchen of the body. This is your liver, and your liver should compensate the needs of your body. Yeah?
Yeah.
And that function also slowly will fall down with the aging process, and your liver cannot compensate it. Example from our experience. So one guy, young enough, he local one, so Asian, for the 3 or 4 years practicing Hatha. He
Okay.
come to our shala and we provide him sequence. He was pretty shocked because he never used Ujjayi breath, and he stopped after Surya Namaskars because irregular breath, face red, eyes like that, and so he stopped it. Then we explained him how to manage the things, and he was surprised again because he catch the management in his hand, yeah, and he was happy. But in 3 or 4 months, young guy, Ari, he come and show me his teeth. It was move. Teeth start to move.
Wow.
Yeah. And supplements. He was a vegan, and he don't accept the salt at all. Salt.
Yeah.
You know, salt.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
you give us to compensate the minerals.
Yeah. And this is not very good, but after he start to take the simple collagens, now it should be maybe in the comment after stream, you can give that information. Unfortunately, we have to move our face to the big pharma way. Unfortunately, yeah, like that, yeah. Because otherwise you have to eat the dead animals to compensate the things, yeah. So you should take collagens, hydrolysate from 6,000 to 10,000 milligrams every day during
And with
3
vitamin
months.
C, right?
Yeah, enriched by the vitamin C or by it separate. 3 months you take it every day. Then you stop it for the 3 months. Then you take it again for the 3 months. And this is full therapy kind of a program. So altogether it will take for the 9 months. And then your at least ligaments will come to the normal conditions and needs of the collagens will be compensated. So just like that at least. So, okay.
Okay.
Let's run through the all conditions which slow down that beginning of the end, we can say, on the from the from the negative point of view, but we have to see reality. That's why we'll call things as it is. Yeah. Osteochondrosis. You can manage that process. Yeah. First, exercises. Third and main exercises. Use the muscles next to the spinal column. Second, you have to provide enough water. Support normal level of the water inside of your body. Third, you have to sleep enough. You have to let your body time to fix that micro injuries which was happening during the practice. And last one, this is the supplements. At least hydrolysate collagens like that. Time to time, if your joint's okay, time to time, complex of the vitamins or something like that. So this is that what you need to do to support your spine on the health condition. So on this moment, we can close that lecture. We hope it was useful. And there I saw some questions was in the list, and we can answer to that question.
Yeah, we have one, my dear Marcela. She said, I have a question. Is there any asanas to support people that have very little tissue in between their vertebrae?
Very little tissue between vertebrae.
Yeah.
There,
is there any asanas? Yeah. To support people that have very little tissue in between these vertebrae.
Actually, all of us have not much tissue between that vertebrae and the joints. So that connection between vertebrae, this is joints, yeah? And this is little bit move, micro, not micro. Unfortunately,
Little
I
move.
don't have that level of the English medical level. Yeah. So we have a movable joints, not movable joints, like a teeth and the head. Yeah.
Okay.
We have a joints more or less movable. So these joints between ribs.
Okay.
If I understand on the right way, there is a question how to make more space between ribs, to make more tissue between ribs. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there is the muscles there, ligaments, yeah, tendons there also, and there is, what is this asana, Ari?
Navasana.
This is
Shalavasana.
Parshvatanasana. This is Parshvatanasana. Parshvatanasana A and Parshvatanasana
B.
B, right. Parshvatanasana A,
Utthita
Parshvatanasana B.
and
All what
Parivrita.
you need to do, go to Parshvatanasana, find position when your shoulder go maximum forward and feel stretching of the ribs joints. And if your students or you have some neuropathical symptoms there, so painful there, it can be painful, like neuropathia calls, yeah? You need to stay there not for 5 breaths. You need to stay here for 10, 15, 20 breaths. And
Okay.
don't lose that sensation. Don't lose it, yeah? Then when you go to the prasarita or parivrita, sorry,
The
yeah,
torsion.
Prasvatanasana, then also stay a little bit longer. Let your ribs to go more far from each other on that way. Another one, if you know how to provide a safe adjustment for Marchasana CD, this is best way, because in this case, your student can properly relax in your hands, and then you will stretch him safe and effective a lot. So this is kind of best healing, I mean therapy way to create more space between ribs, make that muscles longer, and that tissues, how to compensate that needs to avoid the painful by the connection with their nerves. Yeah, so you should understand that when they feel pain, any pain, this is pressure to the nerves. Yeah, so muscles come a little bit far from each other, more space, nerves free, no pain. This is understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Utthita Parshvakanasana, Prasarita Parshvakanasana, and Marchasana CD. On that level, I mean. So if we will talk about yoga therapy approach, this is complex. There exists complex, but this is necessary to perform. And on Tenerife, we will do on the limits of the yoga therapy educational program there. We will provide that also. Yeah, thank you for your question.
Super.
Yeah. If there is no more question there.
No, for you, no.
Okay.
Good.
So thank you for your attention. Namaste. Love all of you. I think soon we will repeat something. You can drop to Ariana topics which you're interested to sort, and maybe we will provide you something interested, maybe original, maybe some new point of views, and it probably can help you on your path of yoga. Thank you.
Thank you,
Love
Rich.
you. Namaste.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
You too. Bye.